But have you ever wondered what the most dangerous animal in the world is? It's not the shark, the crocodile, the lion, the hippo, or even the mosquito. It's time to come face to face with the deadliest predator on Earth. This animal is so dangerous, it was only put on display at one zoo for just 18 years, is responsible for more human deaths than any other, and yet is still often overlooked. In 1963, the Bronx Zoo put this incredibly dangerous animal on display for all to see, and it was so unexpected that it made headlines all over the world. Because under the words, you are looking at the most dangerous animal in the world. It alone, of all the animals that ever lived, can exterminate entire species of animals. Now it has the power to wipe out all life on Earth. Was not a wild animal, a predator, or even a living being. It was a mirror. Why they're called killer whales. Orcas were given the name killer whale by ancient sailors' observations of groups of orcas hunting and preying on larger whale species. They called orcas Assassina balaenas, or whale killer, a short term that was eventually flipped around to the easier killer whale. The ugliest animals you won't believe exist. First up, we have the blobfish. This deep sea creature looks like a melted blob of jelly, but it's actually a real animal. Next, we have the naked mole rat. This hairless rodent has wrinkled skin and large front teeth, making it one of the ugliest animals on the planet. Moving on, we have the star-nosed mole. This small mammal has a bizarre nose that looks like a star, which it uses to sense its surroundings. And finally, we have the proboscis monkey. This primate has a long, droopy nose that hangs over its mouth, making it one of the most unusual looking animals in the world. We all know about the dinosaurs that once roamed the earth, but did you know that there were other animals that were just as fascinating? Take the giant sloth, for example. This massive creature stood over 20 feet tall and weighed over 4 tons. It roamed the earth during the Ice Age and was one of the largest land mammals to ever exist. Or how about the saber-toothed tiger? This fierce predator had teeth that were over 7 inches long and could take down prey much larger than itself. And then there's the dodo bird, which was native to the island of Mauritius. It was flightless and had no natural predators, which made it an easy target for humans. Sadly, the last dodo bird died in the late 17th century. Last but not least, we have the woolly mammoth. This massive creature was covered in fur and had long curved tusks. It roamed the earth during the Ice Age and was one of the last species of mammoths to go extinct. Welcome to the world of scary animal mutations. In this video, I'll explore some of the most terrifying creatures that nature has to offer. First up, we have the spider with too many legs. This creepy crawler has not 2, not 4, but 8 legs on one side of its body. Next, we have the fish with a human-like face. This bizarre creature has a face that looks like it belongs on a person, not a fish. And finally, we have the bird with a snail-like tail. This freaky fowl has a tail that looks like it belongs on a serpent, not a bird. Thanks for watching. 3 mind-blowing facts about animals you didn't know. Did you know the mantis shrimp can punch with the speed of a bullet, breaking aquarium glass? Amazingly, the axolotl can regenerate its limbs, heart, and even parts of its brain. The immortal jellyfish can revert back to its juvenile form, making it potentially immortal. Random facts. Animal edition. An anteater is about 6 feet long, yet its mouth is only an inch wide. It takes 3,000 cows to supply the NFL with enough leather for a year's supply of footballs. Random facts. Animal edition. The first bomb that the Allies dropped on Berlin in World War II hit an elephant. A garden caterpillar has 248 muscles in its head. A moth has no stomach. George Washington's teeth were made of elephant ivory and walrus tusks. Did you know that not all animals are as dangerous as they seem? Take snakes for example. While some species are venomous, most snakes are harmless and play an important role in their ecosystems. Most spiders are not dangerous to humans and actually help control insect populations. And let's not forget about bats, most bats are harmless and play a vital role in pollination and pest control. Today, we're exploring the top 5 strangest animals on Earth. The axolotl. This cute, alien-like amphibian can regenerate its limbs and even parts of its brain. The eye. With its creepy long fingers, this nocturnal lemur from Madagascar is a master at finding insects hiding in the tree bark. Meet the blobfish. This deep-sea dweller looks like a grumpy old man. Say hello to the shoebill. This prehistoric-looking bird has a massive, shoe-shaped bill, perfect for catching fish in the swamps of Africa. Finally, the tardigrade. These microscopic water bears can survive extreme temperatures, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. Did you know dogs can sense fear? Their heightened senses can detect changes in our body odor and behavior, making them more alert and potentially aggressive. Beware of rabies. This deadly virus can turn even the friendliest dog into a vicious, foaming at the mouth attacker. Scary facts about dogs you never knew. Dogs have a dark side. Some breeds, like the Doberman Pinscher, were originally bred for their aggressive traits to protect their owners. Ever heard of the beast of Gevaudan? In 18th century France, a mysterious wolf-like creature killed over 100 people, sparking terror and panic. Did you know that some species of ants can enslave other ants? They force them to work for their colony and even use them as living incubators for their young. And if you're afraid of spiders, you might want to avoid the giant huntsman spider. It's the size of a dinner plate and can move at lightning fast speeds. Bats might seem harmless, but some species carry deadly diseases like rabies, and if you got bitten, you might not even know it. Crocodiles might look slow, but they can run up to 30 miles per hour on land, and their bite is so powerful it can crush bones. Scary animal facts that will blow your mind. Did you know that some spiders can paralyze their prey with venom that's 15 times stronger than a rattlesnake's? Sharks have been around for over 400 million years, outliving the dinosaurs. Snakes can unhinge their jaws to swallow prey much larger than their own head. These are the top 5 creepy animals. The eye's elongated finger creeps out with its unique hunting technique. Lampreys are vampire-like fish that latch onto their prey and feed on their blood. Hagfish produce slime as a defense mechanism, creating a gruesome spectacle. Next up, we have the honeypot ants, whose workers store food in their bodies for the colony. And finally, the star-nosed mole's tentacle-like snout aids in rapid and eerie prey detection. Morbid facts. Animals that are really creepy. The blobfish. It appears eerie due to its gelatinous blob-like appearance. The star-nosed mole. Its star-shaped nose may seem unsettling. The vampire bat. It feeds on blood, often associated with horror imagery. The Suriname toad. It carries its eggs embedded in its back, creating a bizarre sight. And finally, the trapdoor spider. It ambushes prey from a camouflaged, silk-lined burrow, adding a touch of spookiness to its hunting strategy. Unbelievable animal facts that will blow your mind. The Brazilian wandering spider's venom can cause paralysis and even death within hours. The honey badger is known for its fearlessness, taking on predators like lions and venomous snakes. The assassin bug injects its prey with enzymes that turn their insides into a slurry, which it then sucks out. The electric eel can produce shocks of up to 600 volts, enough to incapacitate a human. The cone snail's venom contains compounds that can paralyze fish, and in some cases, humans. Morbid facts. The scariest things about animals and objects. Did you know sloths move so slowly that algae grow on their fur, making them a moving ecosystem? Or that the Japanese pufferfish, a delicacy, can kill you with one wrong cut because it contains a poison 1,200 times deadlier than cyanide. Inanimate objects can be deadly too. Some old clocks and antiques are radioactive, emitting dangerous levels of radon gas. And did you know that mirrors can harbor bacteria for weeks, making them a potential breeding ground for disease? Morbid facts. What animals are scared of? Even the fiercest predators have fears. Elephants, despite their size, are terrified of bees and will stampede to avoid them. Sharks are known to be scared of dolphins due to their aggressive group behavior and agility. Surprisingly, domestic cats have a strange fear of cucumbers, mistaking them for snakes. And did you know that horses have an innate fear of pigs? The smell and unfamiliarity can make them panic. Even the mighty lion is afraid of the porcupine's sharp quills, knowing one wrong move could be deadly. Here are some morbid and scary facts about animals and objects. Cats often bring dead animals to their owners, not as gifts, but as a sign you're bad at hunting and they need to teach you. In the wild, Komodo dragons have been known to follow their prey for days, waiting for the bacteria in their venomous bite to slowly kill them. The Titanic's sinking led to thousands of personal items sinking with it, now sitting eerily preserved on the ocean floor. Some frogs can literally freeze solid in winter, their hearts stop beating, but they thaw and come back to life in the spring, like nature's own zombie creatures. Did you know the box jellyfish is one of the deadliest creatures in the world? Just a sting can cause excruciating pain, paralysis, and even death in minutes. Or how about the brain-eating amoeba, Naegleria fowleri, which attacks the brain and kills almost everyone it infects? Then there's the Dybbuk box, a haunted wine cabinet said to contain an evil spirit. People who've owned it claim it brings terrifying nightmares, bad luck, and even death. Nature and the supernatural can be far scarier than we imagine. Here are some morbid facts about animals you didn't know were scary. Dolphins may seem friendly, but they've been known to attack porpoises and even humans for fun, not food. Koalas carry a strain of chlamydia that can spread to other animals and even damage their populations. Swans, often seen as graceful, can break human bones with a single hit of their wings if threatened. Hippos, despite their slow appearance, kill more people annually than lions, using their massive jaws to crush anything in their way. Slow lorises may look cute, but they have venomous bites that can cause anaphylactic shock in humans.